Howdy guys, welcome back to Final Fantasy VI. We are on top of the mountain in Narsha. We're about to head up to go get ourselves some Sasquatch muscle, I suppose. Also, I should probably... Oh, I never rearranged my espers, did I? Shoot. Well, we'll do that in a little bit here. First, let me just, Shoot, I gotta take a dump, dude. Why am I suddenly just now, like literally a minute after I start recording, suddenly get that churning feeling down in my stomach? Oh, no, 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 you don't. You stay up there. Stop honking for the right-of-way. Oh, jeez. Oh, man. Shoot, I just realized I have to take a dump. I'm probably going to cut that out, but... Alright, well, let me check my relics here. Actually, I'm going to wait till we get in the cave to do that. Let's still get attacked by some ice enemies out here. There's an opening in the cliff. Hop into it. Yes! Now, this is a very weird dungeon, and I'm not entirely sure that I'm going to know what I'm doing here, because there's a lot of booby traps and stuff in here. But then there's some that you, like, have to jump down to get certain treasure chests, and that kind of stuff worries me a little bit. I'm going to put on back guard here. Oh, no, 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 no. You know what we need? We need the ribbons, though. We need the ribbons in the white caves to protect us from Imp. Because you will get that down here. I don't know, though. Is it really worth it? I mean, well, we're just going to suffer some losses and damage here a little bit, but I will be okay. It's not that big a deal. Okay, see these little dark spots in the floor? Those are fall-through tiles. You don't want to get mixed up with those. Also, don't use thunder on the green guy because he absorbs it. I do remember that. Yeah, just look how low damage we do with some of this stuff. I honestly can't believe that does damage that low this late in the game. Have I just not been working on him? I guess that's the problem. So if Fire Emblems taught me anything, it's that you don't go around neglecting your party members. Yeah, see, they even dropped white capes in here. So it's kind of an indication, you know. And I'd rather have white cape than ribbon, to be honest, because white cape comes with, like, the extra stats here. You know, it's like, dude, I want those stats, man. Most of the time, I remember as a kid, I'd equip the white cape just because of those stats gains. Oh, okay. This chest here, we'll get to that in a second. Also, Tomb Thumb. What a hilarious name. Tomb Thumb. Like both ending in N. No, both ending in MB, and both B's are silent. You know, both dummies. Yeah, they like to recharge themselves with megavolts rather. Same difference, volt. But anyway. That's like one of those cash word puzzles they would have put in the newspaper. They used to have that. They're like in our local newspaper had something called cash word, and you would have to guess what word it was and then mail it in. But then they always had like justification for both possible answers, so they would just, you know, make. It's hard to explain. Like nobody would ever win because they would just choose the answer that nobody chose, or the combination of answers that nobody chose. And an example of one of those would be like bolt or volt. And then they would make a sentence and say like, oh, well, this is a unit of electricity. But then if you pick bolt, they would say something like, how do you know a bolt is electricity? You can't measure a bolt of lightning. But then if you pick volt, it would be like, no, that's batteries. Or something like that. Yeah, they'd have answers for both. So that nobody was ever right. You know, nobody would ever win because of that. Anyway, okay, so this chest we need to reach some different espers for this. Just for this fight, though. Let me make sure nobody's about to level up. Okay, good. So all we want is just Siren. Wait. Equip it. Nope, equip it. And Phantom. Alright, because these guys can be a little nasty. Alright, let's do it. These are pugs, also known as Tonberries. Hello. Yeah, that's right. Okay, so we're going to Magic, Summon Siren. This will mute them. magic. So in Phantom, that'll make us invisible. And you really want to get the mute on them because some of the stuff that they can do is a little dirty. It's not just a little dirty, it's actually a lot dirty. So, but as long as we can get this on them and then make ourselves invisible, we should be okay. I believe they're also weak to Pearl, so like just regular old fighting would be fine. I could even move Mog to the front row, which I probably should have done before the fight started. And then I'll just slot, I guess. Oh yeah. But with Dragoon Boots and Dragoon Horn, this would be a lot more impressive, but, well, what are you gonna do? It's a pretty weak party here, though, but, let's get you up in the front row here. I hate that it takes a turn to do that, though, to change rows. Should have done it before I started the fight, but I wasn't thinking ahead. I wasn't thinking fourth dimensionally. Those chocobos did pretty good damage, though, so I'm happy about that. In the meantime, just keep sword teching. And hopefully there's nothing they can do. I'm not going to take a chance on dancing here, because... Wait, I just moved him to the front row and then I did magic. Why did I do that? I hope they don't have, like, a different counter for magic, but I think they do. Oh man, I thought we were about to see a new... Oh yeah, they do have a counter for magic, but it's Pearl. But because they're muted, it's not working. So that was the trick then. No, I don't want to dance. Because that could potentially take our Vanish away. Also, the slot could take it away too, couldn't it? That's not good. I guess we'll have to reestablish that then, won't we? Oh, you can only do that. Oh, what do you have? Okay, reestablish the Vanish then. Yeah, we're gonna get that on as soon as possible. That's gonna take some time to get that back on all three of us, unless you have it. Oh, you do. Alright, cool. John's got the most HP, so we'll let him be last. Also, Box in the front row. Holy shit, dude. And now I can't heal him because that'll take his invincibility away if I do. Okay, Setzer on your next turn. Ooh. Wait, what? Oh, he's just like respawning. Oh, do not hit John with that, with the knife. Because that would be bad. Ooh, this is ugly. I'm gonna tell you what, man. Back on him. Once I get Vanish back on John, I'll be okay, I think. Well, that takes care of one of them. Okay, so don't do slots anymore then, because that could potentially, like, heal us and take our Vanish back away. And we don't want to do that. Ah, you missed, though. So it's kind of like Tonberries today, like modern Tonberries, that's what they do. They walk slowly towards you. When they get really close, they use Knife. And I think, like, in more modern games, they just stay close to you and keep using it over and over again. But in this game, they use it and then warp back to their starting point and start walking towards you again. Which back then, you know, when monsters didn't move on the battlefield, you know, was kind of a big deal, so it's kind of cool that they had this in this game. Nowadays, it's nothing, you know, it's like, well, monsters move around, because that's what they do, you know, but back then it was more like a chess game. There was no moving unless it was your turn to move. That's pretty much it. I don't know if X-Zone could take care of these guys, but that would be way too easy though, wouldn't it? What do you want to do that for? I should have, well, never mind, I got an offensive move, so it doesn't matter. Also, are these guys really weak to Pearl? Because, like, they're using Pearl on us, or trying to, and thank goodness it's not working. Because if it was, we'd be dead in 2 seconds flat. There's definitely much quicker ways to deal with this, but you know what? I don't even bother right now. So I can sit here with 10 HP and actually fight these things because I broke the system. Whatever. I got the... Oh, that's the other Minerva! Yes! Okay, so I have 2 of them now. Ooh, I'm glad I came down here then. I am really glad I did that. I didn't realize the other Minerva was here. I remembered about the Tonberries, but I didn't remember the... Ooh. Well, so I had to heal up. It took the vanish away from us, but it doesn't matter because... What were you doing again? Tri-talk? I guess you were. Wow, look at that, those 7%. Yeah, this is gonna take a while. But that's okay. It's the last time I have to worry about moving an Esper onto him when he gains a level. You were on Bahamut, you can just stay on that then. We have shit for magic, but Flare is still good. Oh! There you go, we just fell. Yeah, welcome to this dungeon 10 minutes later. Finally get to see what it does. Keep walking poppers! Oh man, what are these guys all about? Nothing, hopefully. Well, they can get trampled by chocobos or something, you know? Days like this, I feel like I'm getting there, you know? Name that movie. There's no way anybody knows that, that's Frequency. Whoosh. Hell yeah. Man, they're dropping those white capes though, aren't they? Well, somebody else had a ribbon, so we can go ahead and change that. Change your ribbon to white cape, put him on 200 defense, that's good. It's the dodging though, man, that magic art, I love it. Gauntlet, Gauntlet is what you would normally get instead of the Genji glove all the way back when we were talking to Prince Bannon. Trying to decide whether or not we wanted to help the returners. But, well... So a gauntlet, like, you know how the Genji glove lets you hold a weapon in 2 hands? Like dual wield, basically? Well, the gauntlet is kind of like the same thing, but you just use 2 hands to hold 1 weapon. And then you have double the attack power, so essentially it's kind of the same thing. It's just that the Genji glove is more breakable because sometimes when your hits are accompanied by a status ailment, you get 2 chances at that status ailment. You know, that could be highly abusable. Especially in the case of Setzer later on. I mean, as it is, like, we've already been dual-wielding trumps and kicking ass in the Coliseum. Okay, so there's going to be a hole that goes down there. Don't pull that switch there, or else we're just going to fall down there. But this one over here, though, you might want to pull. I don't really do this again, are we? Oh, shit. Let's run. So that's what they can do if you don't bother to fight him. Did you see that there? He did like 1500 damage. That was a move called Traveler. That move does damage based on how many steps you've taken in the game, which you can see in the lower right corner. I'm not sure what the actual formula is for it, because it did like 1400. I guess it's like steps divided by 30 or something like that. That's about the closest I've been able to ascertain. I'm sure that information is online somewhere, but anyway. We're already here. I feel like I've missed something in this dungeon, though. You can always come back later and check it out, I guess. But in the meantime, let's go ahead and... Yeah, everybody's pretty much healed up. There's no save point here, though, but that's okay. This boss is not that big a deal. Something in the eye. It looks like Magicite. I think we should take it. If you don't take it, well, nothing happens. You can just leave if you want, but... You probably don't want to do that. You don't want to have to come all the way back up here again. How do those tiny-ass feet make all that earth-shattering noise? I don't even want to know. Alright, Mog, what you want to do? What's our strat here? Just fire 2, I guess? Maybe I should have changed my relics. Actually, that's okay. This guy is one of the reasons why you want the relics in the first place. Because he can cast Imp on you. I don't think he actually casts the spell. He does it some other way, but it's still annoying, so... Oh, look at this. We have to take advantage of Osmos after all here. I'm not sure know if he has MP or not. He doesn't strike me as a character who would have MP in the first place. I don't know, maybe he does. He does have MP, and look how much that steals, too. That's ridiculous how good Osmos is in this game. Green Cherry, there it is. Now that spell normally is used to cure Imp, but for some reason when he uses it, he gets power 100 times up. It's definitely not 100, so don't worry, don't panic if you see that. It's just a thing. Somehow Cyan still has his vanish invisibility, along with all the status ailments from, or boosts from the Marvel shoes, which is not too bad, really. I'm gonna try for Sword Tech 4 here this time. Oh, I'm gonna do this now. Oh crap, that was a waste then. He tried to do it 4 times, but Umaro wasn't there. Yeah, see, power times 100, so that would have done 1 damage then. It probably wouldn't have actually done 1 damage without the 100 times power up, but whatever. Shit, well, there goes John's invisibility. Oh well, who cares? I'm not gonna do dancing here. I want to have him on fire. It's about the best, most damaging move I got here. I don't want to lose it. I will be curing that, though. So now I can cure, because... like, I couldn't really multi-target cure before on us because of John's invisibility, and it would have taken it away, but... now that he doesn't have it anyway, it's like you might as well. Just do the usual thing here, and don't let yourself get below 1000 HP, although I think... you're pretty much fine either way. Worst case scenario, you might lose 1 character. Yeah, we're done. I've been making these look harder than they actually are, partly because I'm not using the best party for all this, but... 10 GP, wow. This guy really was living in the dumps, wasn't he? What's up, dude? Oh no! I didn't think about who I was gonna name this guy! Someone suggested in the chat the other night, I was watching the Funk stream, they said I could name him after Balthier. I could. I already have someone in mind for Go-Go, so... I don't know, it's Balthier, would you mind? I feel like no matter who I name this person after, I'd be insulting them, like, oh, you're a big dummy, or something, you know? Not that Umaro's a big dummy, or... well, I guess I just did say that, though, didn't I? Yeah, I'll just go with that, I guess. Besides, he's pretty cool. Balthier, though, is like, truly deserves a spot, just on the basis that he has gifted me over 300 subs on Twitch. It's been one of my most generous supporters, absolutely, so... he at least deserves a spot in the game somewhere. And that's the only spot left, really. Don't wait for me in the airship, just join my party! There's only 3 people here! Dang it, you really are a big dummy, aren't you? Oh well, there we go. That's it, we're out of this dungeon. Now we're about to be out of this town in a minute here. There is nothing else to do here. Except to heal up at the building over here, which I'm going to do real quick. Okay, I'm back. Well, since I still have a party of 3, I'd like to go ahead and do this too. So that way I can kind of have something to do in between videos as well. That was not the fastest way to fly there, but let's go ahead and get Gal back. Since I have a party of 3 anyway, it's the most convenient time to do it. Might as well do it now. Actually, there's another thing we could do down here. I mentioned it earlier, but I kind of just glossed over it. Also, everything should be pretty easy here, because the Veld is pretty much the same as it was before. There will be more stuff that can show up here, just on the basis we've seen more stuff now. But the early monsters from the World of Balance will still be there. And so, yeah, getting Yakio back is actually pretty simple. It's like, he shows up on the Veld, same as ever before, and now, voila, he's in the party. How easy was that? So now, at least, like, in between videos, I can grind out some rages for him. I guess in the meantime, we can traipse in here and see what's going on. Oh no! Interceptor? Is that you? What in the world is Interceptor? He's coming with us. Oh! So it's like having Shadow in the party without having Shadow in the party. Interesting. But why would Interceptor be here? Find out next time on Let's Play Final Fantasy VI. Sorry that half of this video was me fighting those stupid Tomberries, but oh well. That's how it happens sometimes. See you guys later. Bye.